It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. Shipping can be complex. With the uncertainty over costs of deciding which carrier to use, plus tracking your packages, things can get confusing. That's why we recommend SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online, it's easy to save time and money no matter what you send, from letters and packages to overnights and flats. SendPro Online lets you easily compare rates from USPS, UPS, and FedEx all in one online tool. And there's no software required. It's all in the cloud. Just use your computer and printer to print shipping labels and stamps. SendPro users also get a free 10-pound scale to help you weigh your packages and accurately calculate the cost of shipping, so you'll never overpay. Plus, you can track all your shipments and get email notifications when they've arrived. And remember, folks, postal rates have gone up, but you can now save up to 40% off USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off of every letter you send just by using SendPro Online. SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month, and listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. It's e-commerce minute episode 413.
In today's episode, LinkedIn rolls out LinkedIn Live.
LinkedIn has come a long way since its early days as a job hunting networking site. After the $26 billion acquisition by Microsoft in 2016, the business social network has made significant advances, distancing itself from its stodgy, plain vanilla beginnings. This month, the company introduced a new feature for its users called LinkedIn Live. LinkedIn Live will allow individuals or organizations to broadcast real-time video to LinkedIn groups or to the entire LinkedIn platform. LinkedIn hopes to use the video feature to broadcast events like conferences, product announcements, earning calls, educational content, and Q&As. Users can like videos as they are being broadcast, with the likes floating along the screen. Viewers will also be able to ask questions and make suggestions in the comments in real time. And the host can moderate the comments in real time too, or remove harassing or other messages. Microsoft is helping support LinkedIn Live through its Azure Media Services, providing the critical encoding technology to seamlessly stream live videos. LinkedIn will be working with several third-party developers of live broadcasting streaming services that creators will work with to create and post a more polished live video on LinkedIn. The launch will begin in the US and in the beginning be invite only. The network now boasts over 560 million users in more than 200 countries. LinkedIn Live.
LinkedIn Live.
Facebook Part 2.
So there's two schools of thoughts on that one, right? Like, as people who own a business and we create content, obviously we are creating content now, and we want to put out more content. I kind of like this, right? Because you kind of want to do it. Problem with it is every Yahoo and Wahoo and person is going to try to treat LinkedIn as Twitter and Instagram and everything else. And that's not its for. It just doesn't. And you could see that a little bit now, where people are like, why am I getting these kind of messages? Like, I've seen an ad last week or 2 weeks ago about somebody like doing automatic reposting of things onto LinkedIn. And it's going to be a very bad show.
Yeah, I agree.
A poop show.
I'm going to agree with you there. I was never a big LinkedIn user because, listen, I'm by trade, I'm a graphic designer and an illustrator. So let's just pretend I was a freelancer now. I wouldn't get much work from LinkedIn. So it was never kind of on my radar, but it is a great source for information and it's really come a long way in terms of content. So now there's a lot of good content on LinkedIn, but what they've done is the more features that they add, the more it starts to look more like Facebook. So now you're scrolling through and all of a sudden, why am I seeing memes on LinkedIn? It's like, all right, here we go. And adding this video component. I think in the beginning, the ones that jump on this early are going to win because they're going to have the audience. But then you're going to be a year from now when it gets saturated, like you had said, every Yahoo is going to be on there streaming their garbage. And that's where it's just going to it's not going to break through anymore. And it's unfortunate, but I see why they're doing it because video is where it's at. I mean, every platform has video now. We've seen this coming and was inevitable. I think LinkedIn was a little late coming in on video, but here we are. They've said they're not going to monetize it right away. They're not going to insert ads, but you know how long that'll last. That won't last very long.
Yeah, when that's going to, yeah.
So let's talk about the positives of this. I mean, I can't really think of an e-commerce angle on here. I think this is good for an entrepreneur who has a product and maybe want to do product releases and demos. I think it's great for conferences. If you had a conference and you wanted to live stream the conference, maybe at some point LinkedIn would set up a gateway that says, "Hey, I know you can't make it to the Circles conference, but for $27, you can see the live stream right here." That's a no-brainer.
Yep.
And you could do office hours, Q&A sessions. I think that's great. I think that's, when there's some interactivity between the audience and the video, I think that's good. There's some value there. And as one commenter had said in some of the articles I wrote, you do like a wrap up of industry news, because again, people are time limited. So if you wanted a nice little bite-size, news program, kind of like our podcast, wink, wink, that's a good way to go. But beyond that, we I'm afraid to see what's going to happen in a year when it gets saturated.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not liking, like, obviously we use every tool possible. And, I've said this before, like if I could, I would delete my Facebook, but that's just me.
Same here. Let's talk about that though. I'm almost speechless because Facebook infuriates me in so many ways, but yet I can't quit you, baby. It's like
I have a funny, like you because you look at it all the time, and there's also other things going on in this world right now that infuriates a lot of people. But the funny thing is, I redid my phone about it last week, and for almost a week I did not load Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing,
but
huh? Like
it is, but the only the problem is, like, we put out a lot of content, and a lot of that content is kind of connected to everything we do. So for me personally, it's all about the business, right? I don't care about the personal. Like, if I want to know an update or something like that, it's not hard to call significant others or family or friend. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little different for me. There's no point of I don't know. I feel like there's a happy medium somewhere.
Yeah, I would love to find where that happy medium is. And I'm with you. Like, I don't really go on there for friends and family, and I've blocked so many people at this point now. I just get news and events. And I think the problem is I get a lot of my information about events and things that are going on because Facebook is the only place that it exists. And
because like there's groups, there's things like that. Like, I get that. I just hope that there's some filter, or there's some like communication from LinkedIn going, hey, this is not Facebook. This needs to, those kind of things. And I wonder how they're going to handle that kind of stuff, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know, but Facebook can't quit you, baby. I don't know what to do about that. Twitter's a little easier. Instagram, I still love Instagram. Instagram's my safe space. I don't know. But yeah, LinkedIn video, like I said, it's going to be just invite only for now, but then they'll open the floodgates, and then we'll see all kinds of crazy stuff on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Bart, would you like to tell us about today's sponsor?
Today's sponsor is SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online, it's easy to save time and money no matter what you send, from letters, packages, to overnights and flats. Here's some bullet points. Easy to compare USPS, UPS, and FedEx all in one tool. Print shipping labels, stamps from your own printer. Track all your shipments and get email notifications when things arrived to your destination, so that you know it's there for family and loved ones. Just saying. SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month, and listeners can get free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. Also, you'll get a free 10-pound scale to help you weigh your packages and accurately calculate cost of shipping so you never overpay. That's pb.com/minute. Experience convenience of SendPro Online for yourself when you sign up for free 30-day trial.
Excellent, sir. Everything else to add?
Nah, I'm all good.
LinkedIn. LinkedIn. All right. Full show notes are ecommerceminute.co. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show.
If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.